I just wanted to share a little bit about meditation. Okay, when we look at a boxer and why a boxer has a corner man, there's the main function, in my opinion, of a corner man is not just to stop you bleeding. That's one of his functions, or give you water in between rounds. The main function of a corner man is to see the fight from a different perspective of the person in the fight. Because they're not in the fight, they see a different fight than the person that's fighting. Okay, the person that's fighting might be dropping their guard or doing something that they're going to get caught with. In the fight, you don't know you're doing it. Your adrenaline's going and you're in it too much. The corner man is out of it and is observing it, and so that when you come back can give you advice. So why am I sharing this? Because when we're going through difficult times, we're in the fight. We're attached to the situation and we can't see the woods through the trees. We don't know what's up, down, left, right. This can be the role of a spiritual teacher. A spiritual teacher is somebody who is detached from your situation, has been there before. Okay, this is why a lot of true masters go through a hard time. Okay, they have a lot of challenges in their life. I mean, you look at Jesus, you look at Buddha, you look at Thich Nhat Hanh in the Vietnam War. Many of them, they go through a hard time. You look at the Dalai Lama, what he went through, he's been through with Tibet. So they've been through the challenges you're going through and they're detached, okay? So you can ask them for help and they can say, look, this is what I see you need to do. I've been there before and this helps. So that's good. Now, just imagine, for example, you've got somebody who loves drama, right? And you go around and you say, look, this is my current situation. The old mate's just done this to me. If somebody you go to loves drama, what are they going to do? Oh, I can't believe you're going to take that. I can't believe this, that, and the other. Are you going to stand for that? They're going to get entangled in the drama because they're not detached. They love drama. They want to see more drama. It's just the ego. And they just add fuel to the fire. So this is why a spiritual teacher is very beneficial. But I'm not talking about having a spiritual teacher here. My point in this video is meditation. You can be your own spiritual teacher and your own observer. How do you do this? You create a space. You fundamentally create a space. This was inspired by this video by a friend of mine contacted me yesterday and asked me a question, and my answer could possibly be in her new ebook. And she asked me, if you're overwhelmed with an emotion, do you sit with it and observe it, and if so, how? So I answered the question, but fundamentally it's to create a space. Because if you can stop, change your breathing, forget about trying to work something out in your head when you're really in it, your head's gone and you're in a difficult situation. The mind's a polarity organ. It's got a left and right brain, so it's always in conflict, sees things as right, wrong, good or bad. By changing your breathing, right, by changing the way you breathe, slow, deep, regular, quiet through the nose into your lower abdomen, by just doing that and following the breath, we can change the body's physiology. We can change the physiology in the body without having to try and work something out in the head. And what it does is it fundamentally creates space. So then you're not the mind that is in the drama. You become the conscious observer, the spirit, the one that can observe the mind, the one that can observe the thoughts, that's always present, the intelligence that moves energy and gives life to the body. You come from that observation, that intelligence that was here before it came into this body, and it'll still survive when this body ends. And when you come from that place, you can and you've created the space, you can observe your own situation that you're going through. as if you're observing somebody else who's going through something and you're completely detached from it. Just say a friend comes to you and says, look, this is what I'm going through in my life and I just cannot figure out the best way to deal with this. Because you're completely detached from the situation, you can give good advice. You know, you're not pulled emotionally left or right. You can just turn around and say, you know what, from my observation, I think this is a good move. You can do that for yourself. Because when you create a space, you can observe your life situation, whatever's challenging you, detached from it. And that's the detachment, is understanding that there is life situations that are going on outside you. But your life is the breath and the life inside you. That is the true life. So by just stopping, breathing and creating a space, we can be our own teacher. We can be our own guidance. You with me? You can observe the own situation that you're in and make a conscious decision, detached from it, in a state of love, forgiveness, compassion and presence. And take action from there. If you need to, you might find out that you need to ask for forgiveness. You need to say you're sorry. Could be a number of different things. But you're not all up here. You move into the heart. You move into presence. So this is the power of meditation. Okay? Meditation is endless. I've been meditating very consistently for 10 years. And if someone was to ask me what I've achieved in them 10 years or where I feel like I am, I would honestly answer that I am a baby. I am less than a baby. I have not even scratched the surface of meditation. If we look at certain sports, they might have a certain time, and your body can't keep up with them. But meditation and evolving consciously is never ending. It's never ending. You can take it with you into your next life. You look at material gain. You know, everyone's attached to material things. They don't serve you at the time of death. You can't take them with you. Wisdom can help you at the time of death and can be taken with you into the next life. An analogy to use, right, which I think is very important. And this is, I think, what humanity's going through now on a collective. Imagine looking at a brick, a house brick, and your whole life you've never looked outside the house brick. Your universe is the house brick. Anything that you believe in is what you can see in the house brick. If someone starts talking about something outside the house brick, they're mad. You're fucking off your head, mate. But somebody, it might be a spiritual teacher, it might be a life experience, but something grabs you and pulls you a step back and you come away from the brick. All of a sudden you look around, oh my God, it's not a brick, it's a wall. You start looking at the wall, your mind's blown. Everyone else is still looking in the brick, but you can see the wall. And then you think there's something to this, so you keep meditating, or you dedicate your life to a certain teacher in their practices, or life gets you again, pulls you back. And all of a sudden it's not a wall, it's a house. And your next insight, your next awakening part, you come back further, you go, it's not a house, it's a suburb. You come back further, it's not a suburb, it's a country. It's not a country, it's a planet. Blah, blah, blah. Endless, 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 endless. This is why we meditate. Meditate has benefits of, helping anxiety and maybe helping depression and things like that. But they're actually side effects. They're positive side effects from meditation. We meditate for insight. We meditate to understand the nature of this reality, why we're here, how to transform our life, how to contribute, where we're going, why we're here, who are we. That's why we meditate. So I just thought I'd share this video because it was a bit of inspiration that came to me today. I love you all. I hope this serves you in some way, and I hope it motivates you to start meditating straight away. My sister started meditating and she said to me she's struggling to find 10 minutes a day. I said to her, if you can't find 10 minutes a day, you need to meditate for an hour a day. She said, how does that work? But it's true. You can have 10 minutes. You can have 10 minutes multiple times a day. Just come away from everything, focus on your breathing for 10 minutes. This is a very simple practice. Anyone can do it. And get used to creating a space. I love you all. Take care. Bye bye.